The courts decided that TransPerfect was faced with irreparable harm based on a deadlock, but based on deadlock between directors, and they decided it based on the uncorroborated testimony of one witness versus on the other side that said the company was functional and not facing harm, 10 witnesses. And so this was to me, I was very confused by this. It was, I consider it to be a travesty of justice. TransPerfect has done nothing but broke records for revenues, broke records for profits each month and each quarter, and is in no way facing irreparable harm and is in no way a dysfunctional company. The reason I'm fighting this battle is we've made a lot of promises to these employees about how their comp plans are going to work, who their bosses are going to be, how our organization runs. One of the things I'm particularly disappointed about the decision is that it leaves these employees feeling in limbo, and it leaves these employees not knowing who their boss is going to be and worried about their jobs for basically another year. This is a situation where these employees do a great job, and there was no reason for a government takeover of this company. For the court to be installing consultants and people that are doing our employees' jobs and marginalizing some of our employees, I think is very concerning. And I'm most concerned about the 4,000 employees here. They're worried about their livelihoods, they're worried about their families, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that TransPerfect stays intact and that those jobs are able to continue. I can tell you that when I was in business school, and I have 5 business degrees, you were taught to incorporate in Delaware because of its rational decision making, because it follows the law, because it protects companies, because it's pro-business, and I feel that this decision puts all those things in jeopardy. So I'm very hopeful that the judicial process, when it plays out to the end, will get to the right answer. But in the meantime, if you ask me again, if I could go back in time to 1992, would I incorporate in Delaware? I couldn't answer yes right now. I'm hoping to be able to answer yes because I'm hoping the Delaware Supreme Court cares more about the business and the families than the Chancery Court has. It's hard for me to say that if I was in 1992 again, would I incorporate in Delaware? And I think a lot of companies are going to have to think seriously about that based on this decision.